Alright, what is up everybody? It is Gorillaman here, back, second video. Got a new car right here in the garage to work on. It's called the Ecos Cobra. It's a DLC car for the performance mods. Looks like there's a lot of stuff to work on for this one. Probably gonna take me at least 20 minutes to do this. It looks really nice though. I'm pretty sure it's either resembling a Viper or a Corvette. Probably a Corvette though. Yeah, probably a Corvette. It's got some body damage on it. We can repair that now with some of the things we got. We can paint it now. I can put it in the paint shop. Done quite a bit of off-camera work. I did rack up about another 4,000 XP to do this, and that took probably a good 10 to 15 bigger cars working on them and selling them. See, now I'm at 14,000 for count balance. Let's move this over to the left lifter and get started. Okay. So we got all of this stuff's not working. We're gonna start with repairing the engine. Alright, let's check this out. We do not know the parts that are broken in the engine. Alright, we'll just dive in and just start pulling apart the engine parts. That's what we'll probably have to do anyways. Start with this valve cover. Yeah, and so since I got about 5,000 XP, I was able to upgrade quite a bit of things. So I can disassemble a lot of things quicker now. I can, oh, come on. Oh, ignition coils, that's why. This red really throws it off. But yeah, I can disassemble things quicker now. I can examine things a lot easier. I just have to get like some of the sensors and scanners so I can just like compression test the entire engine so that I don't have to pull it individually apart, but so I'll know exactly what I need. Right, let's go to the front. See, like if I had an electric meter for that, I could examine this, but I can't, so I don't, so I can't. So you can see that I had the roller bad. The roller is bad. We'll take off this guy. Pull the belt off. Take off the tensioner. So after doing quite a few of these like V8 engines, I'm kind of just getting with it and seeing like how it goes. You just gotta pull off all the timing parts. And you gotta pull off the crank, or not the crank, camshafts. And then you work your way down to the pistons and all that. And usually, I think I got a method to it now to make everything go like as smooth and fast as I can. I'll leave that one on actually. I mean, it still, actually take this off. It still takes a little bit for me to like tear apart the entire engine, probably about a good 20 minutes. Tear apart everything and put it back together. Valve cover now, or timing cover I mean. Timing belts. Fuel rails coming off. Oh, take this throttle. Say, I cannot wait until I can go. I'm still another 4,000 experience away from being able to go and that crankshaft was, or that camshaft was really bad. I'm about 4,000 XP away from being able to go and buy a garage or unlock the garage. I'm sure you can buy it or not. You probably have to buy it, but once I can do that, I can finally start building my own cars. And that is what I am super excited for. At the end of the video here, I'll show you guys this little treat I got coming up. New car that I'm able to work on. But in the meantime, let's tear this V8 apart. So yeah, you clearly tell right here, like this piston is obviously bad. Like it won't tell us that it's bad, but it's obviously bad because it's all black and charred. You can see like the top of these are all good. Trying to see if that's everything up here in the engine bay before we dive down under. Ooh yeah, always check these filter covers. Figure that out the hard way. Okay, yeah, filter covers. Oh, see, look at that. Base is bad. See, like, oh, so when they don't give you the list and tell you like everything to take apart individually, they're like, I was running into quite a few issues where literally it would take me 30 minutes tearing apart every single piece of the car to find out what the issue was, and it ends up being like on the underside of this, it would end up being like a rubber bushing or something absolutely stupid that I didn't look for. I didn't like account for it either. It was really, really frustrating. Okay, so let's start with this tire. Tear off both these outer tires because we're going to be getting into this anyways. Ooh, that knuckle's bad. Yeah, there we go. No. Oh man, yeah, taking off these knuckles is by far one of my most hated parts because you literally have to take off every single piece of the suspension, and it just makes everything take like 10 times longer. Ah, see, now we gotta take off the cap, and then we gotta take off the spring, and then we gotta take off the shock absorber, and then we gotta take off the lower suspension arm. Oh. And if we were actually doing this in real life though, none of this would be going nearly this smoothly. It would be an absolute train wreck. Because bolts do not just slide out of place. Bolts are usually, especially when they look like that, bolts are usually rusted. And like, so like basically they're basically welded onto each other. There's been quite a few times where I was working on my car and I've been trying to take, or change the brake discs and rotors. And the brake disc and rotors wouldn't come off, so I would really have to take a hammer and just beat them off of the steering knuckle, because it just stuck to the back of this, and it was awful. And I ended up breaking one hammer with it, and it was really, really, really bad. Okay, steering rack. Now let's check these rubber bushings, because they always tend to cause an issue for me. They all look really good though. Alright, let's go to this oil pan, because I know we had to check on one of those pistons. Oh, oil cleaning costs? Wow, thanks. Ooh, crankshaft. Looks like, lots of these bearings are actually really bad. Crankshaft appears to be good though. All of these look good, so I'll leave the bearing cap on there. So now we'll move back here, check our list really quick. So we got most of that. So we just gotta take out those 3 pistons and that'll fix those. That's all good, that's all good. Gearbox issues. That is not good. Gearbox issues make everything take longer. Pop off this V8 starter. Drive shafts off. Whoa, that zooms out really, really far. Whatever. Really excited to paint this Corvette looking car. It said paint it back to factory specs, so I don't know if they want us to go with this Corvette red or what. Oh, clutch release bearing, that's what it was. Alright. Go back here to this tire, change out. Oh no, we have to take this knuckle off too. Yep. Gosh dang it. See, this is what I hate having to happen. Probably the exact same thing on the other side too. So teardown takes at least 10 minutes. Oh, road bushing. Teardown takes at least about 10-15 minutes, and then reassembly usually is quicker, probably about 5 to 10 minutes depending upon how fast I can buy all the parts and get everything reassembled. That pops off easy. Take this rear suspension arm. Ooh, that link's bad. Take that link off. This it? What's holding you on? Oh, whoa. Rubber bushing. See, oh, yep. See, it's like one long line of everything. You gotta take one thing off, and it pushes up everything else. Such a pain. Alright, we'll go over to this side. Pop this tire off. Yeah, when I was working off camera, I was able to work on like 4 or 5 Maseratis. Because I have the Maserati DLC in this. It was looking really, really cool. Like those Maseratis, they put quite a bit of detail into that. Pop the cap. I think that is it for this side. The pump looks still shiny. We're missing anything still. Oh yeah, now we gotta repair damaged body panels too. A little bit of some scuffs on the front of that hood. Let's lower this back down. Pop out some of those pistons and connecting rods. Pop back on the engine. Disassemble. Connecting rod. Pop this guy out. Anything else for you, sir? Radiator? Radiator bad? Radiator bed's bad. Okay, that was radiator fan is bad. That was the last part we were needing, I think. Yep, okay. So it looks like we got every single part out of here really quick. And I will buy all the parts and be right back. Alright, and we are back now. So I got all the parts bought for the car, and now we will basically just go straight back in reverse, and then we'll put all the change all the panels and we'll paint the car. Alright, so the thing we did was pistons. Piston. Put all these engine heads back on. Yeah, I ended up spending about $5,000 to buy all the parts just to put this car back together. So on this car in particular, I'm probably expecting around a $12,000 payment. So that is definitely good news because I can use the money for when I can finally go to the auction house and buy my own cars. I really want to purchase, I don't know, I'm a sucker for Mustangs, so I'm gonna see if they got any Mustangs at the auction house. I don't care how beat up they are. I'll take them completely damaged. I'll fix them up. Exhaust manifold. Longest part about putting the engine back together has easily got to be the front area, where like all the water pump and the pulleys are. Those, just in my opinion, they take forever, and there's like 8 or 9 of them. Alright, now we drop down to the front area, this back on, there, now I'll be able to put that cover on. So look at how this huge cover is only latched on with 4 bolts. Pretty sure in like real life it's latched on with like 16 bolts. Roller, 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 roller. I should toss this on the dyno after I have to actually fix it and see what kind of power it puts out. I was wanting to do that at the beginning of the video, but I tried to put it on there and it said like engine will not even start, so yeah, that was an issue. Alright. Toss on these head gaskets and covers. That's one thing I'm surprised they don't make you put, or don't put in this game, was gaskets. I know gaskets are a huge deal, and it's just one of the things they're missing. Granted, they're also missing like all the electrical wirings and fuel lines and everything else. But that's probably just to make it easier to tear apart these cars. In reality, you cannot tear apart the entire V8 engine a 15-minute sitting. It's just completely unrealistic. I mean, that'd be cool if you could. Props to you, but that is insane. So nitpicky to put all these little clips back on. Make sure we got everything on. Alright. Close that hood. Pop the car back up. Let's get out the rest of the suspension pieces and close the bottom down here first. Oh yeah, can't forget to fill the engine back up with oil at the very end of this. I literally made that mistake every single time I take apart the oil pan. You end up having to refill the engine in the car, and I have never once remembered off the top of my head that you gotta put oil in there. So I'm trying to like complete the task, and it's just like giving me errors saying cannot complete, cannot complete. I think I might have finally learned. Nope. Oh, dang it. Wrong one. Alright, brake pads, caliper. Alright. Go over to this side. Dust this inner tie right on. Oh yeah, the entire steering knuckle still gotta go back on. Dang it. Thought I was flying. Making good time on this. Pads, caliper. We gotta put this outer tie right on. Suspension arm. Oh, don't zoom in that fast. Shock absorbers. Oh, suspension arm is going on first, I guess. Shock absorber cap. Front end link. Pretty funny because some of the names I didn't know for these things I'm actually picking up from the game, learning them pretty quickly, which is really, really cool. There we go. All I needed was that little hub back on there. Alright, this other wheel back on. Name for these rims and wheels in this game are weird. It's like come like modern or retro or whatever they want to. Oh yeah, there's like nothing done on this side. Okay. Right. Pads. Wish there was like a buy in bulk order. I'd buy like 40, 50 brake pads at one time because I know I'm gonna end up using them. I might as well get them now while they're cheap, but nah, they don't do anything like that. There we go. Suspension arm. Tack that on. Put that bushing in, can't forget that. Top the top. Another link. That doesn't screw down because it goes into the anti-sway bar. What? Is there supposed to be bushing down there? Can I just like not click on it or something? Oh no, this is gonna cause me so many issues. Oh, wait, got it. That was the weirdest thing ever. Spring cap. Rear spring. Rear spring cap. Alright, moving over to the other side. Come on, there we go. Spring caliper. Modern rim 2 on. Alright, let's check our list. So all that is done. Now we just gotta go and finish up on the gearbox. All we do is release. Let's release on. Gearbox on. I'm gonna put starter and drive shaft in. We can lower this. I'm gonna remember to put that oil in. And then we can toss it on the dyno. Or repaint it and then toss it on the dyno. I'm probably guessing this is putting out 605 horsepower at the moment. That's my guess though. Alright. Let's fill this puppy up with some oil. I notice every single car in this game also gets NW30 oil. They don't even bother to change it at all. Which, I mean, it's okay, but... Alright, so now it's all done. Pair headlights. Left headlight, right headlight. Alright, so it's... Take this body apart. What's wrong with those headlights? They don't look that bad. Take off the entire hood? Really? Wow. Okay. Front bumper and front left fender. Alright. Body part. No. This is in the performance shop. Now this being the body parts. So it's called the Echo. The Echo Scobra. Alright, so we gotta do front bumper, which we just bought, hood, left fender, and headlights. Hood, front left fender, or headlights. Left headlight, right headlight. Alright, now let's assemble this guy back up. I was expecting when I put these on the first time I did this was for them to be blank, like just like white, and have to like quote quote paint over it. But no. Alright, now we need to move this over to stock paint color. Move it to the paint booth. Alright, factory color. I guess factory color is this burnt orange. Apply. Ooh, it's still looking pretty though. Oh man, only 9,000? It's not that much. Let's toss it on the dyno for a second first though. Take it for a quick spin. Just don't tell the owner. Alright, this is gonna get pretty loud here for a second. 400? 500? Oh, that is a letdown. I could probably tune it to push more, but that's not what they're paying me for, so I'm not gonna waste the money on it. Alright. We will sell this. And there you have it. Just finally got to that Cobra after about 2 days worth of grinding work on it. It's a pretty nice car. So now next episode, or in one of the coming up next episodes, we will be working on this Salem Spectra, which it appears to me to be a Mustang, which is like one of the things I am the most excited about in this game. And I want to go and buy one of those at the auction shop once we finally hit that 9,000 XP. Well anyways, thanks for watching guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video if you want. I will see you on next episode.